Yes, people, welcome back to Boxing Tunes. We've got part 2 of the London Youth and Intermediate Finals. Kicking things off, Junior Iyengar from Impact, the Alex Hatcher from Harrow. I hadn't seen either of these two until the semi-final. They both had strong wins. I thought Junior, he kind of got into range a little bit too much. I mean, the reach that this kid has got on him, when he learns how to use that properly or to his full capability, he really is going to be a problem. I thought he boxed better here than he did in the semi-final. I was really impressed with Alex in the semi-final as well. He had a strong win against the boy from Fisher. Very good technical boxing, great footwork, full of energy, very competitive. You can see there coming forward, triple jab and bringing his feet along with him. This was a great contest. I wish I kind of recorded all of this because it was really beautiful boxing and very clean work, you know, not much clinching. It wasn't scrappy or messy, just a very, very good bout. So Junior training out of and boxing out of the Impact Gym in Croydon. They are coached by dangerous Ted Bammy, former European light welterweight champion and British light welterweight title challenger. Ted Bammy, of course, he also used to train his nephew, Isaac Chamberlain. So if you're new to the channel, I would absolutely appreciate it if you could please subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to smaller channels like myself in order to be able to reach a wider audience, the number of subscribers, and more importantly, I guess, it's the comments, it's the engagement, it's the community. So if you've enjoyed the videos, if you've disliked them, if you've got anything at all to say, if you could get into the comments, that would really help a lot. Thank you. Great contest from these two, definitely two to look out for in the future. I believe Alex might be out for a little bit now because I think he suffered a broken hand. So Junior taking the win and the intermediate champion at 71 kg.
London Senior Intermediate Final for 2024. This time at under 71 kilograms. It's 3 3-minute rounds between Alex Juicy in the red corner, representing the Impact Boxing Academy, Junior Iyengar. In the red hatcher, in the blue, your referee, Mr. Nikolai Iyengar. This is a London Senior Intermediate Final. It's 3 3-minute rounds.
And moving on, youth 67 kg, Harry Burke from West Ham v Charles Brown from Repton. Most people wanted to see this, so these are the highlights from the 3 rounds. There was a lot of clinching and they both absolutely gave it everything. So as the rounds went on, they both tired and there was a lot of leaning in, a lot of clinching, a lot of holding. So I've tried my best to cut those bits out and leave you with the best of the action. some really clean punches by Charles Brown. And anytime the head snaps back like that, those are the ones that really register with the judges. So if it's a close round and there's a few of those that, you know, really snap the head back, those are probably the punches that are going to sway the judges to give the round to a particular boxer. So the fierce rivalry between these two and the clubs, you know, really set the tone for the first round. A really blistering pace. So it was inevitable that they were both going to slow down. And in rounds 2 and 3, it really does start to get, like, you know, quite scrappy, a lot of holding. And going back to what I was saying earlier regarding how judges are scoring bouts. So anytime there's any leaning forward like that and punches are being thrown, when you're leaning on your opponent, the judges are not going to score those punches. The same thing for holding. If you're holding your opponent, you've got your arm around him and you're punching, those punches are not going to score. Also worth pointing out as well, anytime a boxer is standing square like that, leaning forward, the head is regarded as being in a foul position. So if your head is ahead of your lead foot, then that's classed as a dangerous use of the head. And again, any punches being thrown whilst in that position, the judges are not going to score those punches. So if you've still stuck around, please do get in the comments. We'd love to hear your views. What do you think of this angle? I mean, this is something experimental. You can get a sneak peek of ring A in the back as well. So if you want to watch the rest of Junior v Alex, you've got kind of like a sneak peek in the background. So next up, I'm thinking extended highlights of Marcel Goulier and Charlie Cooper with some ring A action thrown in there as well. Perhaps a different format. I'm experimenting with stuff. So please let me know what you think. And this contest refereed by Cameron Shiraz, I think he's one of the best referees, honestly speaking. When you look at how he referees this contest, he doesn't really get involved in the sense of, you know, getting in between the boxers, splitting them up, breaking up the rhythm. But what he does do constantly is anytime, for any significant amount of time, when the boxers are holding each other, when they're leaning on each other, he will tap the offending boxer on the back to remind them that they need to work, they need to stop holding, or just moves the hand out of the way. And I think that's a really effective way of refereeing a contest, especially when both boxers are really tired and they are giving it everything. It's going to be inevitable with a clash of styles like this where there is going to be a lot of holding and pushing. So another absolutely brilliant contest. I mean, if you were to give it for competitiveness, then both are winners because they absolutely gave it everything. And Charles Brown taking a unanimous decision win. And this is probably a good way to close it off. You know, a unanimous win doesn't mean that Charles won every single round or it wasn't a close contest. All it means is that after the end of the 3 rounds, all of the judges agreed on the same winner. Whether that was 2 rounds to 1 or they gave the boxer all 3 rounds, it just means that they all agreed on the same winner.
In the red corner,